This is Jim with A1 Repairs. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. The point of the following video is to provide you an up-close view of the products that we sell, as if you were heading into our local hometown dealership to purchase one. With everybody shopping online, this is our attempt to bring you closer to the product rather than just viewing words on a web page. Please be sure to email or call with any questions that you may have, and also like us on Facebook for the latest product and industry updates. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we have the Dolmar 351 chainsaw. One thing I want to highlight about the Dolmar brand is they tend to make chainsaws that have a very high RPM range to them. This particular saw is cranking out 13,500 RPM, which is a lot of speed for a little saw like this. The cylinder displacement of this one is 34.7 cc's, and the horsepower it's cranking out is 2.3 horsepower. Dry weight, you're looking at 10.8 pounds, so that's no bar, no chain, no gas, no oil. It's just going to be your power head. Typically, this particular chainsaw, you'd run either a 14 or a 16-inch bar on it. 14 is the most popular for this model right here. So let's dive into it a little bit. Let's take a look at the starting features on this one. It's a one switch operates everything here for you. If you pull out and up, or sorry, just pull up, you're going to be in the choke position right there. Bring it right back down to the middle, you're in the run position. If you press and hold, it'll shut the saw off, return back to the run position so you can restart it. Press all the way down and it puts it in safe mode, where it actually locks it off so that it will not start. Alright, got a purge primer right over there for easy starting, and it's really nice for pushing the air bubbles out of the fuel line when you go to get it started. Let's take a look at the clutch cover here. You get a side mount chain tensioner or a lateral chain tensioner right there. Aggressive bucking spike on the front. Let's pull the clutch cover up here. Alright, this has an inboard clutch on it where the clutch is closer towards the engine. Makes it pretty easy for putting the bar on and the chain, because you can get right around, make sure the drive links are seated in there. Also makes it easy to change out the drum when you wear the drive gear out on there. The little clip just pops off right there and you can interchange that, rather than a clutch where it would be on the opposite side where you got to remove the whole clutch assembly in order to change that drum out. So pretty nice features. Alright, you'll notice a line on the side of the clutch cover right there. That follows through all the way over to the top of the cover and down the side of the recoil right there. That's a felling mark. It's good for lining up your chainsaw to make that perfect cut, keep the cut straight, and good for dropping a tree in the right direction that you're trying to make it fall. So, let's jump down here by the gas tank. The gas and oil cap's got a tether on it, which is real nice. Also pops out pretty easy, so that you can drain the fuel out of the saw and actually run it dry when you decide to go to storage or go to store it. Oil cap is the same all the way in the front. This has an automatic change ribbon oiler, and it is adjustable right there with that screw. And then there's an indicator gauge right above it for positive and negative. It's very important to make sure that you got the proper amount of lubrication on your bar and your chain. You don't want to stress these out, overheat them. You start causing damage to these components. You're going to be replacing them quicker than you have to, or stretching chains out. There's also different types of bar oils that you can run. Standard bar oil is pretty easy to find. There's low temp bar oil, which is great for the winter months for below freezing temperatures. It's a little harder to find. Typically got to have a dealership or a saw shop in order to find that, but it's a good idea to have both, and to make sure you're oiling properly. You don't want to over oil and just spew too much out, so then you're just going to be wasting it. You'll notice right here there's isolation springs or oscillation springs for dampening the engine vibration. There's a bunch of those positioned throughout the saw, And what that does is it isolates the operator platform from the engine, or the handles from the engine. It'll hold the handle stationary here. You'll see that I can actually pivot the engine. Take another look here from the bottom. You see how that moves in different directions there. That's really important for keeping all the vibration out of your hands and all the fatigue that move up into your arms, especially if you're going to use it for a couple hours at a crack. The Dolmar 351 is a cast magnesium chassis, which is very important. It's a light, strong weight material, and the piston and the engine jug, or the piston jug, actually bolts right to this frame. And it's more of a feature of a professional saw, and it's something that you want to look for. It helps with the torque in that when the saw's revving up or you're putting heavy strains or heavy loads underneath them. So let's go ahead and take a look here under the air filter cover. It's got an easy twist off cap there. And this has got a felt filter on it. There's different filter options available. If you're interested in that, you can contact us. You get into like nylon filters as well. But these are two-piece. They separate like that. Here's your carburetor right there. Quick access to the spark plug right there. And there's also a summer-winter mode right there on this plate. You can take this and pop it out, and you flip it around, and what that does is it allows heat to move forward between the engine and the carburetor, and vice versa, depending on what season you're cutting, in order to keep the carburetor warm. So let's go ahead and switch that back. Get the air filter hood back on. It's real simple. The turn dial right there. And there you have it. This is the Dolmar 351 chainsaw. Thanks for tuning in to the A1 Repairs YouTube channel.